Hello guys, welcome to What Do You Think? We are making this video in collaboration with The Logical Factor. Today's topic is impact of COVID-19 on Indian economy. So as we all know, the major impact of COVID-19 is going to be job losses, unemployment. Even before COVID-19 hit us, there was quite a significant rise in unemployment in India. So what is the solution? What can be done? Where there might be some economists, some people who might be saying that we should increase our as in state should increase our expenditure so that it can create more and more jobs. Well, we have Manrega and it's not working because it is literally bare minimum, because quite honestly we don't have that kind of money to spend so that we can increase our employment. Well, so what else can we do? State cannot provide jobs to everyone. I think it's high time we should accept this fact that no government in any country can actually provide employment to all of its citizens. Private sector has to do that, and if private sector does that, then and only then your economy can grow as fast as we are expecting our Indian economy to grow. So what can be done? We need major labor reforms, and I'm not talking about the reforms that we have seen in UP or MP or some other states. I'm talking about what should be done, not what has been done. So first of all, we don't have hire and fire policies, as in employers cannot fire somebody without any legitimate or justifiable reason today, or he or she cannot even hire anybody for a limited period of time. That actually disables the employer from taking any large amount of contract for a short period of time, because if he wants to complete that contract in 3 months, he cannot hire his employees for 3 months. He has to hire them for a year or a longer period of time, which needs a lot of money, which not most of employees has, which in a way impacts our MSME, micro and small and medium enterprises. So that results in lower employment in India. As we all know that MSME is the industry which generates maximum employment in any country, and especially in India. So once you allow your employers, your entrepreneurs to fire people as and when it is needed, because we have to get rid of this colonial mindset or the fear of colonial mindset, or our socialist mindset that employer is going to always try and see his profits first and will never care about his employee ever. That's not the case, because especially in manufacturing sector, if you want to produce anything, if you are producing anything and you have an employee, it needs a certain amount of time and money to train that employee. So if you are training an employee, then that trained skilled employee will increase your productivity, which will increase your profitability. That increased profitability will enable that employer to hire more and more people, which will in effect increase our employment. That is not happening because we are not allowing them to hire, so they are not able to get this big contracts which they need for more and more profitability, which disables them from having a lot of accessible income or capital. Because of this, we do not have much employment. Now the other benefit of this is, the possible benefit of this will be, if you have more and more people in authorized and formal employment sector, then it enables that employee to get legitimate loans from banks, from formal banks. Otherwise the employer has to go to a saukar in a village or anywhere, because he's not having any sustainable long term income on any sheet. He's not salaried employee for a long period of time, so he's not able to get that loan, which creates another vicious cycle for the employee and gets more and more people into poverty, because the saukar gets maximum percentage of interest and everything, which is obviously bad for the employee. This is why we need this one hire and fire policy reform in employment sector. And the other one is very ambitious, I would say, is that we must get rid of any sort of minimum basic income or basic minimum wage, because basic minimum wage always hurts the employee and not the employer. It never hurts the big employer, because big employer will pay that money and it will charge the customer for that excess of money he is going to pay as a salary to his employees. So there is no problem for big employer or any big company. It only hurts the employees, because most of them will lose their job, because small scale or medium scale entrepreneurs won't be able to hire them. That is how most job losses take place, even in India, even with this I would say very basic minimum wage. Still, if we get rid of that, then we will certainly see a rise in authorized official employment in India, which will result in a big boost to manufacturing sector in India. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to us on YouTube and also follow us on Instagram, and also follow the Logical Factors page on Instagram. Thank you.